Here's a fun thing we do as of late.
Yeah.
As of the last like week or two. Mm-hmm. We'll just see who can hit the highest note.
Just by ourselves.
And like not in like a good singer way. Like
No.
who can hit just like the highest like C or something like no way. Just who can just strain their vocals to go as high as possible. And I think you'd be surprised that I go pretty high.
You should go pretty high.
But I don't go quite as high as you.
No.
Do you want to start it off?
Me?
Yeah, I want to do it on the show. That you're starting out strong. Let me don't make a fool of me right away. Here we
Okay.
go. Whoa.
Oh. Okay, yours sounds much nicer though.
Well, I've been practicing. That was okay.
That was lower than yours.
That was lower than mine. Okay, let me go. That was exactly the same. It was the same note. Do you want to sing together in a perfect high falsetto?
I'm holding his hand right now.
You're super clammy.
This is the start of something.
Why are you warmer
something
than me?
beautiful.
Why are you warmer
A
than
new
me?
side project.
Am I cold?
An a cappella project.
Feel my head. Do you think I have a whatever the reverse of a fever is?
Oh, hypothermia?
I am frigid.
You are riddled with hypothermia right now.
I just saw myself in the mirror.
Yeah. I have frostbite.
I'm like a cartoon character with like an icicle kind of hanging out of my nose, you know? Give me one more.
One
more. But that one sucked. You can go higher. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't know we had Miss Grande on the show hitting a perfect whistle. What is that, a whistle note?
A whistle tone.
A whistle tone. Yeah, perfect Mariah.
I can't do it.
Wow.
It's gone.
Do you think this podcast could be more unlistenable than it is?
No.
Okay, one more for me. Oh, fuck. That was a bad one to end on. I got to admit, that one was not great to end on. I can't go higher than that.
Wow.
Thanks everyone so much for listening to the most unlistenable show on our website. allthespaceinbetween.com/slow. No, I almost said slow smog.
No.
Small Hog. Beautiful intro by Small Hog. Beautiful intro by Slow Smog. Thank you so much.
Sounds so low compared to what we were just doing.
What?
What do you mean what? You've forgotten what we were just doing?
Like we sound so low?
The song.
Well, don't even get me started on the mix of the podcast. I keep telling you we need to turn, but you're on different headphones than me that have like less ohms than mine. So mine need more power, but you insist on using a headphone splitter instead of me bringing in the actual proper headphone amp that'll give us our own gain.
Well, I'm lazy.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Of course I could see that.
What do you mean you can see that?
You're in your pajamas.
Oh my god.
It's like 9:00 at night.
Well, yeah,
You never got dressed.
I'm responsible and I get into my pajamas at 9 p.m. Nah, I've been in them all day.
I'm getting sick of you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's been about three weeks now.
We've not hit a month yet.
It's 3 weeks exactly.
We know exactly how much it's been because of how many podcasts we've done, right?
Yeah, which is 3, I believe.
Wait, didn't you land and then we didn't do an episode?
Yeah.
So that still makes this the third week you've been here?
You're having a lot of trouble with very simple math here.
When are you going? That's my next question. When the fuck is your Uber?
When are you leaving?
Yeah. I feel like you've been here for almost a month.
It's true.
Okay.
Okay, good.
This is all the space in between. Whoa. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Welcome. We're in a silly mood today.
We're in a tired mood. We
are in the mood to procrastinate doing the podcast for so many hours.
Before we get into the podcast, which is a beautiful advice podcast, by the way. We answer questions on the show. We do our darndest to cure you of your
ailments. It's a medical advice podcast.
Last week, I cured gout. Can you believe that?
Yeah. The advice was stop eating so many Ren Fair turkey legs.
Yeah, you have to stop eating organ meats like that one episode of King of the Hill where Bobby got gout. Does anyone my age remember that?
Remember when Bobby got gout?
Remember when Bobby got gout from that weird place at the mall or some shit? We're going to get into the questions in a little bit. This is an advice podcast, though.
Yeah.
Where we answer your questions. You send us some questions every single week. Our email is...
allthespaceInbetween@gmail.com.
And we pick a few and answer them, or at least we try to answer them while talking about other things. The thing I want to talk about, though, is we're tired.
Yeah.
We're having a lazy day.
Yeah.
Okay? And yes, it's true. Hey, my hands are up. Both of them. Well, one's holding a microphone.
You can't be up that high.
My hands are up, both of them.
Oh my god, they're up. Okay.
And so I'm turning myself in.
Okay.
I haven't been posting in the Discord. I lied.
Oh.
Remember the last week where I
good lord
swinging my dick around the whole episode saying, I want to post more.
And I'm going to fix it in there.
Yeah, and I'm going to fix it because it's totally my fault.
And everyone in there said, what are you talking about? It's fine. In fact, better than ever with you gone.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
No, I feel like, it's a smaller click, but we're happier. We're happier like this, Mitch. We don't need some 31-year-old weirding up the place. I don't know. You guys are just razzing me up. They go, Mitch, we couldn't be more clear. We're not razzing you. We've started our own server. That's where we spend most of the time.
Oh, my God.
We're only in here to entertain you.
Okay. Yeah.
But only from a distance. We don't want you to come back.
Mm-mm.
You old fuck.
Oh, my God. It was somewhat of a... What's the technical term for it? I suppose a mutiny. Yeah, a mutiny.
They turned against me.
Yeah. They appointed a new leader. That leader was Womp.
I was going to say Womp's like the King Mod now. And I have to just deal with that.
King Moderator.
I haven't posted. I didn't do anything. But it's because, yes, we're tired. Yes, we're having a lazy day today. Yes, we're hardly in the mood of podcasting and can hardly do it. But that's because this whole fucking week, we've been super busy.
Yeah.
Can we talk about one of the busy things we've been doing this week? Because it's actually pretty exciting.
What one?
The downstairs conversion.
I said that like there was one that I don't want you to tell them.
Don't talk about.
Don't tell them.
You're
about
like
that
4 months pregnant. I'm rubbing your belly. Someone else's child. I'm getting ready to go so far into the cut closet that I'm about to help you raise some other guy's kid.
That's admirable.
Can I finish what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. The thing that we're one of the major things that we're working on, because it's a lot. This whole week is just we had the whole backyard trimmed. They removed so many trees and just invasive weeds and stuff, and that was incredible. So now
they brought a wood chipper.
Yeah, it's an all-day affair. And we're cleaning up the place. We're getting your office set up. We're getting a bunch of rooms set up. I'm moving the merch room to be in a completely different room because we want the merch room free up.
Yeah.
We're moving the merch room into the garage. We're cleaning all that up. Our bodies are so tired from yesterday, just working ourselves to the bone, working in that garage, just the two of us, just to try and clear space to make it into a merch room, hopefully by next week. Because we've been buying furniture, we've been planning ahead, we've been doing our research. We're turning what used to be the merch room into the new podcasting space. That is right. Oh, I forgot we had the soundboard. Sorry, we don't have a fun one. Hold on.
Woo!
Hold on, I'll find a fun one for you.
Okay.
Just click this one, I think that would be... What the fuck? How did you do that wrong? Just click the fucking button. How did you... Hold on, wait.
All right.
Wait, when I say wait, you gotta wait. Okay, do it.
All right.
Click it.
This is going to be fun?
I don't know.
You promise?
I don't know which one this is.
You promise?
Yes, I promise. This one will be fun. See? I do not disappoint. There you go.
We're turning it into a podcast room.
Hooray! Give me a round of applause for the podcast room. Yeah, we're gonna do the podcast room. That means no more podcasting on the bed. That means no more podcasting in the office. Personally, I love the bed podcast. That's what we're on now.
Bed podcast is pretty good. It's pretty chill. Yeah,
it rules. We're just kind of curled up together right now. Yeah. We're spooning. I'm the little spoon right now. We're just talking into the back of my head. We're sitting on a bed and it's comfortable, but we're actually setting up a room. We're buying furniture. We're going to make it look like pretty nice. And we're actually building a coffee table.
Yeah.
We're going to make it look nice in there because now that you're in the country, we are moving forward with our big plan to turn this into a Video podcast. Are you prepared for that at all?
No.
I hate the idea.
It's so scary.
I don't like doing it.
It's terrifying.
But we're like looking at cameras.
Yeah.
And gonna invest in this thing. But why? So people can just send us like emails and for us to say, hey, do this. You know what's funny? Our podcast audience is actually, it's good. It's fine. Yeah. I like it. We get consistent emails every single week. We're outperforming almost every other podcast in terms that in a way.
It's not true.
No, listen to me. Listen.
Yeah.
Comparatively to every other podcast that exists.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. We're in, I mean, compared to every other podcast that exists, we're in the top quadrant.
Yeah.
Yes. But compared to Joe Rogan.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Compared to any popular podcast.
But do you want to be a popular podcast?
No. I mean, I'm happy. But it was just a funny way to say it. Just like, we are outperforming every podcast. What I'm saying is that when we crunch the numbers, right? How much do we make on this podcast? Let's a month, 40, 50 grand, right? So it's fine. It's okay. It's fine.
So I think that we can invest some of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull some of the stock that I own in Amazon, Tesla, and Apple and put it back into our podcast. We're turning the podcast into an LLC and we're opening it up to other people investing. They can buy stock.
Oh, great.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry, I tuned out of what you were saying when you said stock.
I was about to start talking about crypto.
Don't.
Can I talk about what happened last week? The most embarrassing thing in the world.
Wait, I want to talk a bit more about the video podcast.
Oh, right, okay.
And we're going to lose track.
Remind me. Okay, this is a new segment. We're going to go like this. This is
okay.
the note for the new segment. Oh, god damn it. Let me find a better one than that. God fucking hell. Fuck. Do I have where's the sparkle? I feel like there's a sparkle sound that was in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That maybe. Okay. So, I don't know where that is. I wanted like something to mark like a segment starting,
It's donkomatic.
It's donkomatic, I guess. That's fine. Let's talk a little bit more about the video podcast.
Okay. So I think the thing is that but doing our bedcast, recording from the bed, as we have done the last 2 weeks and as we are this episode, since I got back, we've been doing a bedcast. It's very, very nice. And I think it's made us crave just having a thing set up where it's like comfortable and we can look at each other and there's nice lighting and it's nice and easy. There's not a computer involved.
That rules too. That's cool. I love recording on this R16 like Zoom.
And there aren't many photos of both of us floating around out there, but there is one of us recording a podcast in our old podcasting space, which is Mitch's office.
The office, yeah.
As our pinned tweet on our podcast Twitter.
Yeah.
Go
look at
All the Space Pod.
All the Space Pod on Twitter. Just go look at us existing together.
Very cute.
That is cute.
Very, very cute. But if you look at that picture, it's great because it's like, we're both on a sofa. There's a lamp in between us. We got our microphones. It's cute. It's clean. It's perfect. What you don't see is the rest of the entire room, which is Mitch's working space.
We just have to clear out everything out of the way. And push microphones.
Yeah, Mitch is constantly working is the problem. So that he's always working on something, some release, some project, whatever. So there's always just synths around and little Korg machines and microphones and cables and blah blah, because it is a workspace.
It's true. It doesn't function as a podcast space. And
we
certainly
have to
not to film.
No, not to film.
Never to film.
So even just to record the podcast just with audio, it involves us kind of having to move a bunch of stuff around and blah 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 blah.
Also, the cats sleep in there, and you're allergic to cats, and that doesn't really matter in my workspace. But when I force you to sit in it, that's originally why we came in here, is because you were sneezing too much.
I was too allergic to it in there. So we're like, okay, well, what if we had that beautiful little corner, but it was just a room by itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna turn the little what was with the merch room into our podcasting room.
Yes.
It's going to be very cute. We're going to sit on a sofa. We're going to have nice lighting. We're going to have our mic stands in there.
Yeah. Also, thank God for the mic stand, because if I could just make one note of what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're using your hand that's holding the microphone to sort of illustrate your point a lot. So you're moving it over here, and then when you're talking like this, so this is the part of the microphone that you talk into.
That you talk in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is just an editor's note because I'm going to have to be the one that's doing the backbreaking work having to make you sound listenable. But go on.
Yeah, well, we'll have mic stands, so that will be good.
We're going to build a coffee table for this.
Now, this does mean that I won't be able to do what I'm currently doing, which is staying in my pajamas literally.
I'm saying you can do that.
I'm saying I won't.
Okay. That's fine. I don't love the idea of being on camera.
I'm saying my ego won't. Maybe once we're like
100 episodes deep of the video alone. Then we just won't care about anything.
Then I'll stop caring. Then I'll stop caring and calm down.
Yeah,
but
I have my bare feet out.
I'm not saying I'm going to get full fucking glammed up every Sunday.
No, but you want to look at least a little bit cute, like you're going to the shop, right?
Yeah.
Like you're going to the shop, at least.
Admittedly, sometimes I do go to the shop in my pajamas. But that's at home. That's in London. That's acceptable in London. In the shit part where I live anyway. I wouldn't do that here. But it does mean I will have to get dressed. Put a little outfit on. Make sure my fringe looks okay.
I don't love being on camera.
This is historically known.
Yeah, true. I don't often do it, so it's a little bit exhilarating. That's not the right word. That implies that it's good.
Yeah, it does.
Nerve-wracking. Wow, that's so weird that we said the same one. That's so strange.
Yeah. I was like, what's like a roller coaster but bad,
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking. To sit there and be like, here it is, me.
Yeah.
Every week. And also to edit the video, we're gonna be putting in more work into the podcast. And the podcast is always kind of, what are we, almost 150 episodes deep?
I don't even know at this point. We must
be. All bits aside, no bit. Not to gas us up, to degas you, to fart you.
Oh God,
like a baby.
To wind you.
To wind you like a little 2-year-old.
Yeah.
I like our podcast a lot. I just do. It's a very, very precious part of my life.
I like it too.
Yeah. And I love the people that listen to our podcast. And I love posting something on Instagram or something, and or just, something outside of me directly promoting the podcast. It's just a flat something. And we'll get people on there that are just making podcast references.
Yeah,
that's
that rules.
The shit.
Love that.
That's really, really cool to me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the people that listen to the podcast are so much more in tune with who we are than the people who solely like our art.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. But I've never really, granted, at the very, very beginning of this podcast, we're like, we're going to try and get sponsors. We're going to do this thing. And then we looked into all that and we're just like, oh, that sucks. All of those are all awful deals, all of them. Because we immediately realized if we just use the existing platform we have, you only need to have a quarter of the amount of plays that they suggest that you get for you to make any money at all through an ad, and just promote your own shit through it. Hey, we got a pin. Hey, we got some Patreons and stuff. We'll make so much more money through a smaller community. That rules.
Yeah, it's good.
So I guess it's kind of weird to put in all this work to do the video podcast, but kind of only for the people who like us already. We're not really actively trying to grow anymore, except for the natural growth of people telling each other.
Yeah.
That rules to me too.
And the natural growth of people seeing how hot and sexy and big-assed we are, I guess. Yeah.
I'm going to have to, I don't know, do some clever editing to make me look thin and frail,
Just as to not overwhelm people.
Kind of like off posture.
Yeah, a bit slouchy.
I think there's there's a new Final Cut filter that I've been meaning to try out, that maybe I'll try out for the video podcast, where I look like you can tell I've been doing a lot of sitting all my life. So I'll see if you'll know if it works.
The sedentary lifestyle filler.
You'll know if it works. Sometimes I'll see myself on video. It'll I have this old video on my phone of I was hanging out with my niece or something, and we were doing this thing where we're hitting oranges with a bat in slow motion, So a person would just toss you the orange, you hit it in slow motion, watch it explode, right? And just having a bit of non-computer fun, and watching footage of myself like that where I'm doing anything close to athletic, I'm always just you can just, it's almost like the amount of emails I've replied to in my life, it's like tally up in my body.
Yeah, each one has weakened you slightly.
Each one is it's like a Horcrux.
Each one, like the weight of one single email, you don't notice it. It's like it's just like the weight of a fly. But the amount that you have gotten in your life,
even getting the emails turns me into Quasimodo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly having to fight against that. And it's hard, It's difficult for me.
Yeah.
So, boom, there's a cool announcement. We're working our ass off. Our collective ass.
We're making it happen. We are making it happen. It's taken a while because we got to move so much shit around.
Of course, it's a big project for just the two of us to tackle. And everyone else that has these like bigger video they have editors.
They have editors.
They have people that they just hand the footage over to. They just hand everything over to, and they're like, hey, make sure I do. And all they have to do is show up and talk. Not us, baby.
Well, me.
You have to show up and
All
talk.
I have to do is show up and
I
talk.
guess you have an editor.
Yeah.
Damn. So just me, huh?
Fuck.
Yeah, that sounds like a great deal for everyone.
Listen, I'll help when it comes to the filming aspect of it.
Yeah, for like setting up the camera one time before we hit
department.
record one time, and then
I'm gonna set up the lighting.
The new room's also gonna act as a like a spare room too, which is cool because we're like we bought a cute couch.
Yeah.
But we spent extra money to make sure it's like a pull-out couch.
Yeah.
So that when like friends and family stay over, we're like, yeah, we have a guest room, I guess. Just don't touch my shit, please.
Just don't be in there on a Sunday.
Yeah. You have to like leave on a Sunday. But any other day of the week, yeah, welcome.
Perfect. Exciting.
Wait,
I'm stoked.
Didn't you want to talk about something else after this?
Oh, yeah, we want to circle back around to the absolutely embarrassing thing that happened to you this week. It was so embarrassing.
God.
It was so embarrassing.
So I don't ever talk about it online because I don't ever talk online.
Yeah.
I'm never really online talking anymore. But I'm kind of like a crypto and NFT hater. Like in a big way. I don't even want to get into it here. I think a lot of sensible people are,
Yeah.
But especially as an artist, I was turned on to NFTs really easily. I'm sorry, really easily. They tricked me. Really early.
Yeah.
I was made aware of their existence because I'm in music and I'm in art. So everybody was talking about, you got to get into NFTs. You got to get an early jump on this shit. And I was trying to understand it. And I tried to understand it more. I go, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this.
No.
Nah, I don't really want to do this. This seems weird. I don't want to do this. This is money laundering, first of all. But
it's money laundering and a pyramid scheme.
And a pyramid scheme all wrapped up into one. But yeah, people want to do their thing. People are inventing new crypto all the time. Whatever coin is the thing. You wanna do quick trading? I don't care. Who cares? But you and I both are, pretty massively against crypto and NFTs and stuff for their, it's not just for their, because they're insufferable, but for their, for it almost altering people's perception of what creating and selling art even means, on top of the environmental impact that they have. The whole thing is just super corny to me, right? But I'm kind of into cringing at it. In fact, just the last podcast episode, I told you about entering that Spaces, remember?
Yeah. We were talking about it. Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing that again. This last week, I was on Twitter and I was in the living room and I was doing it in front of you and Alex.
Yeah.
And I entered the space and I did whatever, and I was listening just for a second, right? And we're doing some light cringing, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I get out of the space, and then I immediately notice, like a few minutes later, I'm getting some like DMs, and they're from people saying, "Why were you in an NFT space?" And Billy checks their phone to see that now on Twitter, even when you fucking enter a space, you can't even fucking listen to this shit anymore without them fucking blowing you up.
It sent me a notification being like, "Join Mitch Welling." In NFT space, blah blah blah. And it sent everyone who has your notifications on, which is a lot of people. fucking notification that you were listening to a talk about NFTs. It was so fucking funny.
It's coming back to me.
Me and Alex were fucking cracking up.
I was just rolling around the couch going, no.
You were like, do I need to write
I feel like I need to post a tweet. I feel like I need to post a tweet right now.
I need to explain myself.
All right, listen, everyone. I swear to, because I never like online. I'm never. That's the worst part. I'm never like actively saying like, hey, this shit sucks. I almost did when I saw an NFT recently that was flat sound related.
Yeah,
and it was literally it's what you would imagine. It's literally like bad digital art that looks like it was made in 4 fucking seconds.
Yep,
and it had flat sound lyrics on it. Mm-hmm. It had some flat sound lyrics on it, and I was
stolen. Yep.
So I was fucking tagged in it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just NFT shit. And I almost quote tweeted that and was like, hey, just so everyone's aware, I'm actively and very passionately against this shit.
Yeah, I do not fuck with this.
So don't fucking do this with my lyrics, please.
Yeah.
But then I didn't, because the person didn't have like a huge following, and I don't know, they're probably just low on money, and they're trying to get in early on the gold rush, and I can't blame them for that. And they didn't seem like an NFT bro, you know? It just seemed like a person.
They also weren't getting any attention from it. So
no likes.
So there's no point in you drawing attention to it.
Yeah, me like using them as an example. I didn't want to do that. Mm-hmm. So I've not made a point to talk on Twitter and say, hey, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
So given that people don't really know my opinion on it.
They don't know your stance on it.
They could just think I'm in there fucking taking notes.
That's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Because I guess when you've done it before, maybe you did it from like a different account or something. I don't know. But like,
I don't know.
But yeah, it did in fact notify everyone.
God.
So fucking
Why
funny.
in the fuck?
I took a screenshot of it. It was so funny.
That's so funny, actually. Why can't you do shit on Twitter without them? Like, you can't even like something without them just retweeting it for you. Mm-hmm. You can't even enter a space because you're curious without them sending a notification to the people who have your to have your notifications on to say like,
hey everyone, Mitch Welling is a huge dork who hates the environment.
Yeah. I couldn't even fucking cringe in peace.
No.
Twitter's awful. Sometimes I'll just be like, you know what? I'm coming back. I'm going to start posting. No, sorry. I can't fuck with this website.
I can't do
You're
it.
all fucking dorks.
I can't bring myself to
Everyone
do
on
it.
here is a fucking dork, and not in a cool way.
No.
Like in an insufferable do better way. Get the fuck out of here. That sucks. Most people on there, like literally the vast majority, let's just say a cool everyone.
Yeah.
A fucking dork. Get the fuck out of here.
It's bad.
Name a cool person.
What, from Twitter?
Yeah.
I can't.
Even someone we like.
But
if they're active on there, dork. Do better.
The only good people who have an active Twitter presence are sex workers. And that's the truth.
Yeah, and they're being shunned out by the fucking platform.
Yeah, and they're
being shadow banned.
Trying to not. Yeah, the platform's trying to constantly get them off when they're the only good fucking people on there.
God, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's it. That is it.
We're just gonna have a ranty episode if we don't get to a question. We're halfway through.
We're fucking halfway and we don't get to one thing. That's so funny.
We're probably gonna skip the last one, yeah.
I saw. Oh, well, yeah, we have to. I want to say one last thing about crypto, which I think is very telling. Whenever I start saying that like crypto sucks, it's bad for the environment. It's just bad. You know. But NFTs particularly, they're like a form of crypto, you know.
I'm pretty against crypto, period. But yes,
I don't know enough about it particularly. But a common comeback people always say is they're like, oh, but what about the potential for people who are like who can't use regular banking payments, which mostly is drug dealers and sex workers, mostly. And here I saw someone on Twitter say something that was really astute, which is rare. It's rare that you see someone on Twitter say something astute, and I wish I could remember who it was, but I can't. And they said that the biggest and most obvious flaw of crypto is that if it was going to work and it had any longevity in it, the porn industry would have used it by now.
Right, yeah.
They would have used it if they could, because they are like desperate to not be on these platforms. They keep trying to
for sure.
like kick them off, you know. And the fact that they haven't monetized it is just like, it's proof that it's stupid, you know? It's proof that it's stupid. I was like, that's so fucking true. If anyone, like, there's a huge market there for an alternative way of monetizing things. And they are not fucking touching it at all, basically.
You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me start saying a bunch of stuff, and I don't want this whole episode to be about crypto. But I'm not even gonna say it. I can't. I can't get into the instability of the ups and downs of.
He's not gonna do it.
Of this currency that is essentially a stock.
Okay.
It's a stock.
Yeah.
And it's quick trading. That's what people are. I hate it all. I've seen people I fucking love and care about. Artists I look up to for years.
And respect.
And respected. Past tense. Respected.
Duh. Yeah.
Fall into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
Fine. What I care.
No, I feel so actively against it that, like, if somebody was managing something and they were like, you can sell like an NFT of the original Sleep illustration, and it's an NFT. I wouldn't. It's fake. It's a receipt. Yeah. So I wouldn't lose any rights to it. I could still continue using it in all the ways that I want, but somebody would technically own it for this much Ethereum, right? Even if they offered me fucking $100,000 for it right now, just out of principle, I'd be like, fuck you.
Absolutely
yeah.
No.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I would just be like, no.
No.
I feel that against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awful.
Yeah.
It's getting me in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where's my phone?
Give me it. Get over here.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm reading the first one.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This one is called... I can't believe we're getting to our first question like half an hour deep.
That's what happens.
That's funny of us. I am so sorry.
The bedcast, the bed rant.
We started off the episode by making annoying noises with our mouths, and then we started talking about crypto.
if that's not proof that I didn't want to record to begin with, I don't know what it is.
You're lucky you got an episode out, wasn't it?
Yeah, you squeezed one out. You squeezed out an episode.
Okay. This one is called More of a Salty Cucumber, Really. And it goes like this. Hey there, Billy and Mitch. So this is a very filler question that I have for you, just in case you run out of good material. My mother has invited me to go to her home in Mexico next year, and I love her dearly, so I would love to share that memory with her. But the problem is that I have a heavy fear of getting the dreaded sickness by traveling. It's a very rural place that gets a lot of visitors during this time of year, as there is a little festival, so I've been on the fence for months. I need to give her an answer before the new year to get our tickets at a sweet discount, so I have a request for my favourite little pod hosts. Can you decide my fate via a random press on the soundboard?
Yeah.
Even if it's a strange middle ground sound, I trust you two will find that hidden meaning in between. Thanks a bunch if you do so, and now for the sap.
Oh.
I hope this finds you two well. Billy, I'm happy to hear you're safely in the US and finally reunited with each other. I love flipping through your zines every time I light a candle and make some tea. It gives me a much needed break and makes me feel like quite a fancy gal. And Mitch, I've been listening to your On a TV That No One Saw EP non-stop. When I read, it's easily become one of my favourites in your discography, and I hope you're extremely proud of it because it's incredible.
It's on vinyl now.
It is.
I forgot this was at the end of this email because this was like an email from a week or so ago. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Dope.
Though I do have a small bone to pick with you, as I've been constantly asking if you happen to have any 4 Songs for Losing You tapes left, and I get no response. It's okay, I love you anyway. May your day be filled with soft light and comfort. This person's name.
Whoa. Let's get to the most important bit.
Yeah.
On the TV That No One Saw is on vinyl right now.
Available on vinyl,
Go to flatsound.org/shop.
Yeah.
To pick up On a TV That No One Saw on vinyl. It just dropped like yesterday,
it did.
The day before.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Go see the very cool, well, you've already seen, and if you've heard the album, you've seen the album artwork. But go look at the back cover album artwork that we also had to make.
Yeah.
It's my photography, our designing skills combined.
It worked.
To a beautiful partnership.
We nailed it.
Yeah, we did. And the variant is really, really pretty. We called
nice.
We called it Evening Sky.
Oh yeah, we did call it
and
that.
It's this like kind of dusky sky baby blue color with the palest pink like swirled into it.
We ordered pale pink and blue and saw it much different in our heads. But that's usually how it happens with the vinyl variant.
You just don't
know. You wait many months and then you see it and you're like, what did I order again? and then you remember, you're like, oh yeah, I thought this was going to look way different. But it is what it is, and it's beautiful.
I think it's really pretty.
It's very, very pretty.
Yeah.
So pick that up. There was also some Scotland misprints up, and I'm only talking about it now because I really love the sticker that we made for it, but it's all sold out. Sorry,
it's completely
that thing
sold
was
out.
gone in hours.
In
you know,
the first day. Yeah,
that
crazy.
ruled. So thank you everybody for that.
Yeah.
4 Songs for Losing You tapes. I don't have any.
I have not seen one. I don't think you have any. No, sorry.
Have you ever seen one in like real life?
Yeah. At
It
some point,
was the purple tapes, right?
I don't remember what the actual tape looked like,
I think
but
the
I
tape was
remember
purple.
the cassette.
But that had one run.
Yeah.
Back when I did it, back when I made the album.
Yeah.
So those tapes, I don't have any.
You're gonna have to like ask someone on Discogs or something
like
if you
that.
want one.
Yeah, just put in ask a favor to somebody because they exist. They're floating around, but I don't have any.
Nah, we don't have any here.
Unfortunately.
Soz and lols.
But
But
we need to decide this person's fate.
if they go to Mexico to visit their mother or not.
Did they say when they're going? We're already a couple weeks late.
They said they need to know by the new year.
Oh, we got this.
Yeah, we got time. We
Okay.
got time. They wrote in nice and early. You know, we get a lot of emails that are like, I need an answer by today. And they've emailed us on like a Tuesday evening.
Yeah,
It's
Tuesday.
Like,
It's
we're
like,
not gonna read
dude,
this
you
till
know
Sunday.
we record every Sunday. You know we post it Sunday night, Monday morning.
Yeah.
Come on, give us a break.
You gotta give us at least 2 weeks in
Come
advance. We've got a deadline. Okay, good job. Yeah, by New Year's.
Good on them.
So they want to go see their mum. They're a little bit scared of getting the sickness from traveling.
Their mother's from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
My mom, also from Mexico, tells me all the time that COVID's pretty bad down there. Yeah, she tells me quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
That COVID's not great down there. And people are being pretty negligent about the whole thing. So that's tough. But, also, she's there.
She's there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she lives there.
Yeah, she's living her life.
Yeah.
Going to parties.
Oh my
Well,
god.
they're more of clubs.
Your mom's going to clubs?
No.
I don't know.
No, she's not going to clubs. She would if it wasn't for this damn virus holding her back. Of course she would.
I would love to go to a club with your mom.
Me too. As would I. We got to pick a thing.
We got to pick a thing. We got to pick. We want to decide their fate with the soundboard.
Okay. So the more emotive sounds that we hear often are, I think, somewhere between 80 and 99.
Yeah.
That's the number that
a
I
lot
pick
of the
on
other
the
ones
samples.
are just like drum noises.
They're just drum
stuff,
hits,
right?
yeah. Like if I just go to like number 38, where that's I don't know if you've heard that. There we go.
Yeah.
And then 48. So these are just percussive.
Yeah.
But once we get up to 80, I'm not going to play any of them. Let me see if like 75
this thing
is an emotive.
is a drum machine? No, it's a sequencer.
It is a yes. Drum machines are sequenced. You're gonna get me on something.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it is primarily a drum machine. It's called the Volca sample, and it is a sampler. They don't really call it a sampler because it comes with preloaded samples, and then you just use those samples to make
Which
your
all
beat.
happen to be drums.
Yes.
Yes.
It's made. It's for shit like this. Sorry, I didn't know that was gonna. I didn't
You're
know
so
that's-
heavy with
Yeah, I didn't know that was loaded up to that slot. But it's for making kind of percussive stuff. I'll use it to make like wishing beats and stuff.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want the fun ones.
The fun ones are closer up to the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually just see if let's see if 75. So that's not getting. Okay, so I think 80 on. We're gonna go 80 to 99. I don't know the number of the samples or what they mean. I don't remember any of them.
Okay.
So let's decide on a number.
I think you should just twiddle the thing up and down, and I'll say stop.
Okay, let's do that. My eyes are closed.
Stop.
98. I feel like we just did that one.
Maybe.
But this is
it.
This is the one we decided.
This is it. Yeah.
So this will determine whether or not they go to Mexico. Do you want to press the button? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm so sorry if it's bad.
I'm so sorry if it's bad too. So
Okay.
let's go right. We got some room
What does
to
that
discuss
mean?
here. That was not positive
what
or
does it
negative.
mean?
It's a little. There's some room for there's some room for debate here.
Sounds scary.
If we go like this. Of course, this sounds evil. But this. Oh, that just sounds percussive. That's cool. That sounds fun.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Is that a festival noise? Or is that a whoop, falling into sickness noise? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
If I'm closing my eyes right now
Yeah.
and I just hear this noise, I perceive it as horrifying.
I hear it as someone being snatched out of existence.
It's scary. It's like you poofing out of a dream. Yes. You know? Suddenly you just wake up, right?
But could be you being. But where do you go? Maybe Mexico. Maybe. Who knows?
But I don't want to be the one that tells them don't go see your mom. You know?
Right.
I can't tell them not go see their fucking mom.
Maybe maybe the sound is a warning.
It is a scary sound. Let's just hear it one more time.
Ah.
It's scary.
It's scary. I think the sound is telling you to have your wits about you. Go, but be careful. Go, but be safe.
Go, but don't act like this isn't a thing.
Don't act like vacation time. No.
Right.
No. Don't go down there being a spring breaker.
Yeah. Okay. How about this?
Yeah.
You can travel. Mm-hmm. And be safe about it.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travel. Be safe. Mm-hmm. Don't go out. Mm-hmm. Don't hug your mom. Don't look at her. And stay at a hotel the whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Good. No.
Yeah. Sit in the hot tub.
With all the other people.
Yeah.
Sit in the little
with all the other
dish.
tourists. Yeah.
Great.
I don't know what to tell them.
I think you should go, but you should be careful and you should be safe. That's what I think.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
I think you should close your eyes right now, person listening.
Okay.
Close your eyes right now, and I'm going to play the sound one more time. Mm-hmm. And whatever feeling you get from that, you know the answer inside you. You know whether or not you're going or not, and this will help you unlock it. Once you close your eyes, I'm going to hit it in a little bit, but please close your eyes and really think, how does this sound when I hear it? How does this sound make me feel about going? Are you ready? Close your eyes.
Think about it.
Think about that.
Okay.
Next question.
I really liked that question.
That was terrifying to me.
I had a great time with that question. I would love for somehow us to just... we can load our own samples onto this,
We
right?
can, yeah.
Is there a way that we could just download just like a random sample pack of just like noises?
Yeah.
Just whatever noises?
Uh-huh. I could load them up on there using this third-party software, yeah.
I would love to answer more questions like that, but with a wider range of noises.
I would love to do that as well.
That we didn't know, you know?
I would also love to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just have sort of how about we have a segment where like this little machine just determines this is kind of like kind of like a fortune teller.
Yeah.
You know? That's kind of cool.
I like it.
I like that too.
Yeah. Good. Good.
So you were supposed to read the first two, and I was supposed to read the last question because it's super long.
Yeah.
We probably won't have time for the last question
We
because
won't.
it's super long.
We don't. No.
So let's just go. This is also another pandemic question.
Oh, I guess it is.
I didn't even notice
that. I guess it is.
Yeah.
We did not notice that when picking these questions.
Well, it's because we were rolling around bed being like, I don't want a podcast. We chose 3 at random, and we clicked record.
Can we talk about all the things we did to put off podcasting?
We can't talk about all the things we did, but we could talk about some of them, sure.
What did we do? We were eating breakfast. That's not procrastinating. We need that. We need podcast
but we were kind of
fuel.
procrastinating on that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
We had breakfast pretty late.
And we woke up late.
Yeah. had a beautiful bowl of muesli.
Okay, but the day before, we cannot express how we barely could make it to bed. My feet were hurting. I was standing all day. There were people in my backyard cleaning up everything. There was neighbors. I was talking to so many neighbors that whole day.
We did so much lifting.
We cleaned the garage. We're throwing stuff into dumpsters. Oh my gosh, for hours and hours and hours. I was making dinner being like, how am I still standing?
I didn't know how you were standing. I was sitting and I could barely do that.
And then we came up here, watched some Drag Race.
Knocked out.
Sleep.
Yeah.
So today was pretty lazy. Yeah, we woke up late. We had amazing... This was my first bowl of muesli.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the Discord a little bit.
We did.
Muesli, what's muesli, all that stuff. It's just raw oats.
Muesli is not really a thing over here in the States.
Muesli is not a thing here.
It's big in Europe.
It's not big here.
No, you eat granola here, which is just muesli that's been put in the oven.
Not even... No, granola has those clusters.
Yeah.
It's like mixed with like flowers.
Together with
flowers.
And sweeteners and stuff, yeah. Muesli is pretty much just a bowl of raw stuff.
It's seriously just raw oats, dried fruit, milk. Yeah, seeds
and nuts.
Seeds, nuts, dried fruit, raw oats. And then you eat it not even like overnight oats. You just pour the milk in it and start chewing like a horse.
Yeah.
And it ruled. Like, it was so good to me.
I told you.
I thought, like, so am I supposed to... Do I add sugar to this? You're like, no.
No.
And okay. But the almond milk isn't sweetened. It's literally just like... And you're like, I know. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And I ate it. Oh, it was fucking good.
You were so dubious. You were so doubtful.
It might have been the perfect breakfast. You know?
Good.
It might have been the perfect... I think you Europeans have this one on lock.
Yeah. Lock something down. Thank you, the people of Switzerland and Germany, for that one.
It made, like, normal breakfast cereal seem so childish to me.
It is. Especially your breakfast cereal over here has literal marshmallow in it.
I'm like, why is this so fucking clawingly sweet? Yeah. And why is it not a little nutty and savory? And why is it so crunchy and hurting the top of my mouth?
Hurting my teeth, yeah. No, it's soft and fresh and good.
It's soft and fresh and nutty and cold. The milk was super cold. It was hitting all those cereal cravings. Well, I'm a muesli stan.
A muesli man.
I'm a muesli boy.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the muesli fandom. I wonder what we call ourselves.
I don't know.
I'll let the people decide.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Anyway, we had the muesli. I gushed about it for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we played a lot of Animal Crossing.
We played a bit of Animal Crossing.
You read. I laid around the living room. I ended up just calling Brooke randomly.
Yeah, just having a phone call.
I'm going to have a call with Brooke.
Yeah. And I was like, well, why are you on the phone to Brooke? Well, if Brooke's also playing Animal Crossing, well, I might as well go to Brooke's Island and see what she's done. And yeah, well, I might as well see what's in her shop. And
Oh, it's getting dark out. We should really podcast.
Yeah, we should really podcast, but I'm kind of tired from yesterday, so maybe we should, like, sleep.
Have a nap?
Maybe we should have a nap.
Yesterday was pretty hard.
We'll have a nap, and then we'll get up and podcast.
Okay. Well, now that I've napped, do you want like a burrito or something?
I want a tea. Well, while I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I kind of want a burrito. Do you want a burrito? Let's have a burrito each.
I just want a microwave burrito, though. I want to like load it up with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I want kind of like a fancier microwave burrito.
Yeah.
God, you know, before we podcast, you know what we need to do?
What?
Laundry.
Yeah.
We need to do some laundry first.
And also, do you know what we need to do while we're like digesting our burritos? Download an astrology app.
Oh, yeah.
And read about what Mercury is doing right now. Yeah.
And then finally at the end, you know, we might not get an episode in unless we start it right fucking now. So, yeah, let's just start this right fucking now.
Yeah.
So, long day.
Here we are, and you're lucky to have us.
Like right before that, we're about to say something.
Probably answer a question.
Ugh, God, we have to.
It has to have been answer a question, right?
Maybe.
Which we're also procrastinating on.
This one.
Yeah.
Our last question of the episode. We're so sorry for this train wreck of an episode. Playing gigs during the pandemic. That's what it's called. And it goes, hey, bitch and Millie. I've really gotten myself into a situation here. I play in a band with some high school friends of mine, although we're all in uni now, so that's something. And we participated in a band contest. Somehow we got into the final after playing 2 shows IRL during the summer where the pandemic situation was simpler and Germany was doing well. Problem now is we are in the 4th wave here, 50,000 plus cases per day, and we just got notice that the organizers are sure that the final show will happen in 2 weeks. FYI, they're planning on having at least 600 people at this show during the worst time in the pandemic. Their argument is that they are allowed to have the show, and we wouldn't know if the situation would be better in spring. I really want to just dip from the show because I don't want to carry the responsibility of playing a show with 600 people during these times, even if all of them are vaccinated. But my bandmates are of the opinion that it's too big of an opportunity to pass on. I'm the, quote, band leader, so I guess I could set myself over them and cancel the show for us. I could cancel the show for us, but they are also my friends, and I think it would destroy our chemistry as a band, which has been important to me since we've been a band for like 2 years now. Do you have any advice for me here? Greetings, this person's name.
Okay. I don't know why we picked 2 pandemic questions. Like I said, we just weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Also, I like at the beginning of the episode, I was like, haha, imagine if we gave medical advice. We're on the verge of that.
Yeah, because we're just like, should you or should you not do this thing involving
a pandemic.
Involving just like public health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple of thoughts on this though. Why don't you go first?
Okay, so just a small recap is that this person... they're in a band. They're in college. Mm-hmm. Their high school friends and them started a band a couple years ago, and they sort of entered some type of like contest, some like battle of the bands type thing, right?
Yeah.
They they played a couple shows during the summer when the pandemic was doing way better in Germany. Mm-hmm. And now they've made it to what, if I remember, it's like the finals of this sort of contest that they're doing. 600 people are going to be. There's no number to sneeze at. 600 people is a lot of fucking people, right?
Yeah. To
perform in front of as a band. And fortunately, the pandemic is doing super. So my recap's longer than the email.
You're just rereading it.
Like, I'm just remembering the email
and adding words in, like, well, unfortunately. Yeah, you're adding more words.
The interesting dynamic, the juxtaposition here is. So yeah, should they play the pandemic? Should you play the pandemic?
Should they headline the pandemic?
the parade. Should you play the show? Given that Germany's numbers are worse than they have been, their bandmates want to, they don't care. They are sort of the band leader, if you will, and they're considering just canceling for everybody. You
can't do that.
You can't cancel it for them.
You can't. It would be a dick move to go above everyone else's heads without telling them and go to the organizer, hey, my band's pulling out, and your band's like, what? No, we didn't.
We wanted to.
Yeah. You can pull yourself out.
And maybe you should pull yourself out.
I don't know what role you play in the band apart from the leader. You didn't tell us what you do.
Yeah, I don't know what a band leader is. You can pull
yourself out.
I think that, look, I'm agreeing with this person. I think that if the numbers are bad, then I don't know what type. Is it a venue? Are people masked? Are there vaccine requirements? I don't know.
Test requirements. Yeah.
But 600 people is a lot to cram into a thing, and that would make me uncomfortable. But then again, 600 people at their healthiest make me uncomfortable.
That's true.
So maybe I'm the wrong person to gauge. But I agree with this person. I'm a little on edge about things like that. Hey, honestly, thank God you're performing and not in the audience. Right?
You're a distance. Yeah.
That makes you're 6 feet away from the audience.
Yeah.
So there you go. They stage dive during
my
performance. So I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
You were saying that before we read the email, what if I just something really problematic?
Sorry, something just popped into my head.
I just remember something fucked up.
Yeah, what was that racist rant you were going on about?
Well, the thing, I don't have the email in front of me, but they were like, well, 600, my bandmates feel that it's like a make or break thing. And you were like...
It's not.
is not a make or break thing.
I'm saying it's nothing to sneeze at
Yeah.
if there were 600 people at your show.
Yeah. If
then it's something to be proud of.
Yes. But the 600 people are going to be there cumulatively, whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's not like you're pulling out of a 600 people obligation. Your band sees this as a big opportunity, and I'm just here to say it is the biggest opportunity you've had thus far. There will be other opportunities.
There will be others, yeah.
Bigger opportunities, even, if you just keep on grinding at this thing.
Yeah, do not feel like by not doing this, you're like, well, that's it. We fucked up our chance. There will be plenty of other chances.
If you were going to make it, this is not the make or break moment of your band.
It's cool. It's a cool stepping stone, but it's not the... Yeah. It's not winning X Factor.
And if it were totally... That's funny, X Factor. Which will give you a career.
Which, as we know, breeds longevity.
Yeah. Weren't like One Direction on X Factor or something?
One of those, yeah.
Yeah, they were on some sort of like talent show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sometimes
occasionally
it does work.
Yeah.
And you become One Direction. So yeah, I feel a little bit torn because 600 is a lot, but it's not that much for like a competition. If you want to take the route of competitions, then you can enter other ones in the future. There are other, or even just play, outdoor things where there are many more people.
Play local festivals.
And stuff.
The bonus of those is that they're usually outdoors. In Europe, anyway. I know over here they're just in fucking Walmart.
No, a lot of them are. A lot of them are outdoors here.
But they're in like a car park a lot of the time, right?
Oh, you're talking about like Vans Warped Tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are in parking lots almost exclusively.
That's so gross to me. Ew.
Yeah, those would just be in someome's fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
They would just be like, you know where the Target is? It's like, yeah. It's like, that's where I saw the used. Oh.
What the
That's
fuck?
cool.
Okay, I guess it is outdoors still. But yeah. You can play local festivals. There'll be more stuff for you to play. Don't worry. You know, this is not like the big fork in the road or anything. I will say though, I think there's two different things that are getting conflated a little bit. I could be wrong saying this. I could be wrong. But I think there are two different things getting conflated here. One is that you feel uncomfortable being in a place with that many people when the COVID is happening and it's bad in your country, and you're concerned for your own health and well-being.
Which is valid.
That's extremely valid. And if you don't feel comfortable doing something like that for your health, then you shouldn't do it.
Don't do it.
But I think in the email they were saying, like, I don't want to be, like, responsible for these 600 people, you know?
Right.
I don't want to be... You're not.
No.
Like,
they're going to go.
Yeah. First of all, those 600 people are not there for you. They will, like, you know, if your band pulls out, another band will just be put in. And the same 600 people will still go to that venue. And... the event will still happen.
Yeah, it's
do you
still
know,
going to
do you know
happen
what I mean?
the exact same way, whether you're, I just Googled this person's name. They're like a known super spreader in Germany. Yeah.
Unless you planned to go and get COVID, then stand on the stage and then
stage
fucking
dive.
snot rocket at everyone.
Exactly.
Like, you just spit.
Can I cough into your lung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Directly into your lung. Yeah. You know, you're not responsible for all of those people. They're all responsible for their own health. You know, they're deciding to go to a place where there's 600 people in the crowd.
And
you know?
also,
yeah.
I don't know what the vaccination rates are there or how anything's working, but they said everyone's fully vaccinated. That adds,
if there's
like
vaccinations
a
or if there is a testing requirement, especially, then that's good.
Then if there's all that stuff, I would still consider it something that it's like probably safe that I still won't do.
Yeah.
So I'm with this person.
You can still just not personally want to do it. But,
I believe that something like that is meeting the guidelines of like what being, it's being at least remotely sensible, and I still would choose not to do it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
But you're choosing not to do it because you don't want to get sick, right?
Totally.
Yeah. So it depends what your concern is. Are you concerned about yourself getting sick? Then, if that's your priority, then don't do it. If you're concerned because you feel like the weight of this burden of the world on your shoulders, where you're just like, I'm gonna, then
get real.
You're
the
not
world
gonna
doesn't revolve around you. Okay?
But unless you stand outside the venue being like, no one come in here, those same people are still going to be there, you know?
Yeah, and even
So
then, they're gonna attract a crowd.
Don't add the health anxiety of you know, each individual person in attendance on top of your own, you know? Like, look after yourself, I think.
Let's move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. Should they cancel? We talked about this a little bit already, but let's talk about why. Should they cancel the show on behalf of their band?
No.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Don't do that.
That would be such... It's like, yeah, I guess if you want to break up the band,
Totally. Yeah, you could do that.
That seems like...
Yeah. Why don't you just unfollow them all now on social media?
Why don't you just block them all? Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, just like you're entitled to your own decision and opinion about, you know, like what makes you comfortable, they're very comfortable doing it. And I think they should be allowed to do that. If they want to play the show, especially if they, you know, perceive this as being this big opportunity, which I kind of disagree with. It's not. It's an opportunity.
It is an opportunity, yeah.
But at most, what it's going to do, at most, is it'll gain you a couple fans. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. People who are there. It'll gain you some fans. Mm-hmm. Maybe, if you perform well.
Yeah.
But they might just be there for a show. They might just be there for fucking whatever. Most people that go to shows don't care. They're just there. You know? And it's a good, I mean, I believe that you earn your fans just one fan at a time. You earn your audience one fan at a time. And this is an opportunity to earn a fan or 2 or 7 or 10 or 15 or fucking 50. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're going to get more opportunities to
do that.
To earn 50 fans. This isn't it. This isn't the opportunity. This isn't the make or break. Not some local. Look, if you're like, we somehow made it to the finals and we've only performed this many, then what I'm hearing is that you don't quite have a dedicated or thriving audience of your own yet. Mm-hmm. And that's why you're perceiving this as being a very big opportunity. With all of that considered, the show can certainly go on without you. Mm-hmm. And I think even maybe the show should go on without you.
Oh.
If there you prick.
Oh.
No, just to allow them the opportunity. But you can decide to do it, but you can't decide that they can't. Mm-hmm. Actually, you can decide that you don't want to do it, but you can't decide that they don't want to do it or that they can't do it. Yeah. Sorry, I could have said that way better. The fourth option is that same thing in a different order.
I'm yet to go to a show. They are allowed technically.
Since the pandemic?
Yeah, they've been allowed in the UK for a little while. You have to have a negative test usually before you go into a show venue.
But you can't. Let me just ask some questions. You go to a show, you just show up with your test already took?
Yeah.
Can that be anyone? That could be anyone's test, right?
No, it can't.
It cannot be anyone's test.
But I'm sure there's like a way to.
I've seen you just swab your nose, and then people just.
Yeah, but you don't bring the physical test with you. You like we've got like an app that's like attached to the NHS, and then like you go like if you want to get like a pass to go to a show or something, you have to like log it into your NHS thing that is attached to your NHS number.
Oh, yeah. Do we have that here?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay. That's why it's such a mystery to me, because I thought it was just like an agoraphobe thing. I was like, what don't I know about this
no, I think
I
don't think you really have it over here, but in the UK, because we've got the one health body that's free. That's how all of our tests are done.
Everyone in the UK shares one healthy body.
Yeah.
And it lives inside of Big Ben.
One giant body.
One giant body.
We all steal a little bit of
its life force. Yeah. Of its elixir of life. It's been looking so weak lately since you left.
Yeah, we gotta go to it like once a year on our birthdays to get a little more.
It's like zap.
It's like the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You seen that? Harry Potter? You seen that? Oh, the Sorcerer's Stone.
I've seen the Sorcerer's Stone.
It's called here.
I've not seen the Philosopher's Stone yet.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge turf. So I am thinking about revisiting the whole catalog
with a new fervor.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at it through a new lens. Through the lens of someone who fucking...
I'm a huge turf.
I'm actually a huge turf myself.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna revisit all of Harry Potter and see how that feels now that I've come to terms with the fact that I'm a fucking asshole.
God. Jesus.
Can we talk about one more thing before this ends? We're not gonna make it long, like a few minutes, right?
Okay. What is it?
Speaking of just like turfy celebs, you know, a little bit after you landed, we watched some Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's pretty interesting because of course we hear about the things that are happening on the internet, even though we're not super logged in, but we're like scrolling, you know, we're reading.
For sure.
And so of course we heard about all the Dave Chappelle shit. And a very common thing that we would hear all the time, people who are defending Dave Chappelle would say, well, you haven't even seen this. And in fact, this is something that he would say too. He would say, those who are criticizing me, blah, 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 haven't even watched my special, haven't even heard the bits, you know, haven't even heard them, blah, blah, blah. And people often would use that as as kind of just a way to defend him, you know, like a person will say something online about it, and then another person would say, well, you didn't even watch it. I bet you didn't even watch it. You haven't even seen it. And then that person will reply and say, I don't need to watch it. I don't need to watch it. I'm kind of the opinion that unless it makes you uncomfortable or anything, yeah, watch it.
I think if you're getting into arguments about it, you should...
Yeah, if you're making it like your online persona.
You should have some evidence for your arguments. Right. But that's not to say that I didn't immediately believe... Like, when I heard, like, Dave Chappelle's new special is transphobic, I was just like, yeah, for sure. No, I believe you. I believe that it is, probably. You know?
I wasn't sitting there just giving him the benefit of the doubt.
No.
Really?
Like, I was like, oh,
I mostly
sure.
didn't...
But if I was going to get into, like, debates online about it, I will have wanted to have
seen it.
Yeah.
Right? Which is not to say that if anybody finds, you know, stuff like that or what could potentially be in there triggering, that you should be like, no, watch it before you talk to me about it. Like, no, you can be actively against it.
Yeah.
But we were seeing a lot of people who were just like, no, I don't want to watch it, blah, blah, blah. Which is not to say that you should even go to Netflix and be like, I'm going to give them my money. I'm going to give Netflix my money. We watched some like YouTube rip of it, right?
Yeah.
But we were bored a little bit after you had landed one of those first few days. And we're like, well, let's watch it. Let's see if it... Because sometimes I'll watch stuff like that online. Not about this, but about things in the past where I'm just like, this might be a little bit misunderstood. Maybe this is blown out of proportion. Maybe it... No, this Dave Chappelle shit is super transphobic.
It was so bad.
It was really fucking unfunny.
Oh,
and the man is just obsessed with talking about it. I couldn't believe how obvious it was.
Obsessed.
What an old...
Obsessed and misinformed at the same time.
What an old, misinformed, out of touch fucking loser.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe... Every time he brought it up again, I'd be like, oh, again?
Jesus
You
Christ.
cannot get off this fucking topic?
No.
No, and knowing as little as you do, everything that he would say about it would just highlight a different
thing that you don't know jack shit
about. That you
are
very clearly, completely out of touch.
Yeah.
Which was just highlighting the fact that you're an out of touch fucking loser.
The thing that amazes me constantly about Dave Chappelle, but also... You know, the fucking... people online have a nickname for Britain, which is Turf Island. Britain
I've never heard that.
Really?
No.
Oh, God, it's a thing.
That's insane.
Our media in Britain is fucking obsessed with trans people. Fucking obsessed with them.
Really?
Yes. It is like, you will barely go a week without some article even not even right-wing art, like people like the Daily Mail or whatever.
Yeah.
But the Guardian.
Jesus.
Which is usually like seen as like a left-wing kind of progressive. No, transphobia all the time. All
Holy
the time.
Shit.
The US Guardian, no. The US Guardian even wrote a letter of solidarity with trans people, and the UK Guardian was like, we're not going to publish that. It's
Holy
crazy.
fuck.
It's Britain is fucking rife with transphobia for some fucking reason. I don't know, everyone's bored there or something. But what amazes me constantly is, you know, every fucking 6 months or so we'll have another British celebrity or author or TV presenter or something that will come out as a what do they call them? A gender critical person. And what amazes me every single time is how you can be so obsessed with something.
Yeah.
So obsessed with something.
Making it like
making it
everything.
your whole personality, your whole online persona, your whole cause and everything, and just not know
Not know
fucking
anything.
shit
Like,
about
how-
what you're talking about.
How are you? Where's this time being invested?
Yeah.
How is all this caring about it making you, when you talk about it, everything you're
Somehow
saying
no less.
is just, it literally sounds like you just learned about it fucking yesterday. Are you kidding me?
Ah, it's mad.
It's nuts.
It's mad.
Fucking Dave Chappelle, all of his things, that they were so out of touch, so unfunny, but then just flat out wrong in the things that he was saying. Not just like, oh, that's wrong, you shouldn't say that. I'm saying factually incorrect of everything he was talking, and it was just like, dude. And then there are people just slapping their knees and scream laughing at it. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's gonna really help society, you fucking asshole. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that got us so heated.
Bad.
We couldn't even believe it. We're like, wow, it's somehow worse.
Then
It's not blown out of proportion. I think more people should be fucking talking about this. Yeah. Dear God, I'm so sorry I ignored this for so long.
It was bad.
Wasn't that bad? So fucking
was
embarrassing. What are these
terrible.
old geezer fucking comedians that just don't know anything?
Yeah.
God. And these people have a platform. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
This has been all the space in between.
Okay.
I'm a little mad.
I can tell.
I'm a little heated.
We need to stop podcasting so Mitch can pace back and forth.
You know, with these microphones, I
Oh my
can
God.
walk around
Oh,
the bed
Jesus.
all that I want. This is all the space in between.
He's leaving.
My name is Mitch.
He's standing up.
Yeah, I'm walking around the bed.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
It's kind of cool.
Say your name.
My name's Billy. Thank you. Sorry, I'm so distracted.
I'm standing.
You're in a like a power pose.
Danced up.
This is what people. Have you ever heard that like life hack that's like stand like Superman and you'll feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that.
I don't feel great. I feel like I stood up too quickly. And
The blood left my head.
yeah, my heart rate went up a little. And it triggered the old fight or flight response in me. This has been all the space in between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
Thank you guys so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode and you think other people will also enjoy this very episode, Bill's just looking at me smiling because I'm still standing. I'm kind of like leaning in as I talk to you. This is cool. This is a big bed too.
It is.
If
I
you
can't wait
think-
till you're doing this on video.
I would do it on video, except I'll never show anyone my legs. That's an intimate part of my
We'll
life.
censor them.
Only my legs are
Blur
censored.
them. Mitch has got little goat legs he doesn't want you all to know about.
That's cool, actually. If you enjoyed the episode, you think other people might enjoy this very same episode or all of the other episodes that we've done or any episodes that we do in the future, please tell them about us.
Yeah.
We don't really post about our podcast that much, but God, we'd love when you do.
Yeah.
We think that natural, organic growth is the most important and intimate growth that you can have. And
intimate.
that's what breeds longevity. And we all know how hot breeding is. So,
Enough.
so sorry, it's the standing energy. It's got me going. Yeah, tell your friends about the show. Please, please, please tell your friends about the show. We would really appreciate it all the time. We are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube, soon to be, maybe give us a month or two, but soon to be a video podcast on YouTube and anywhere where our podcasts are found. But we also have a very convenient website, and our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. It's simple. It's simply the name of the podcast.com. You don't know the name of the podcast? Fake fan.
Fuck off.
Fake fan.
You
Fuck
made
off.
it this far? You don't know the name of the
name
podcast?
of the fucking podcast.
Fuck you.
Send us an email if you would like to hear that email read on this very show. We like an art question. We like a fart question. We like a start question. We like a heart question recently too.
Questions of the heart.
Questions of the heart is what we deal in now. If you got anything at all you'd like us to read out on the show and give our little opinions on, then please shoot us an email. It is
All the space in between at gmail.com. We truly read through every single question that we get on the show. We're so grateful that we get questions every week on the show. We get through, we're respond to only a little bit of them.
Yeah, we respond to quite a lot of them, I think.
We do.
Yeah.
But we always want more. And you know what sucks too is we hate going back in the back catalog too. We just like don't really do that often. We should. Except I think a lot of it,
but a lot of them are like
time sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of them are just like, I'm moving out.
Yeah.
In 3 days, and we're just, it's like
3 weeks
March
ago.
now. Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening. I'm still standing, by the way. I've been kind of jumping up and whoa, holy shit! Somebody can smash through the. That's how the episode ends. I smashed through the closet in a mirror. Thank you everyone so much for listening. New episodes every week.
Bye.
Bye bye.